things that I want to do to you. Why don't we just leave the doors locked today? They can all just wait outside. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. We can push the exam back and I can quiz you all. However, there's no special treatment for my favorite student. I have to be unbiased after all, and I'm going to have to make you work hard. Well, you still have to work hard for your grade. I will make sure that your hard effort is paid off later, maybe with some extra credit opportunities. Well, since you're the only student who comes to my lectures and my office hours as well, I think that it's fair if the upcoming exam is hard. Don't worry about them. Just pretend that it's only me and you. Just like all the other times that you came, none of the other students are going to bother us. Don't worry. Oh, don't worry about the teaching assistants. They're all graduate students and they have their own research projects to do. You're the only one that came here tonight. Don't worry about the doors. There's a reason I didn't give them a key. Well, because they're all bums and I don't want them disturbing me. Well, on the bright side, you might be graduating soon, I believe. If, and only if, you pass my class. Is that correct? Well, it's a good thing you came here tonight, huh? Listen, if you still wanna continue your research with me, I do have a few positions opening up. And maybe you can continue coming. Maybe we can continue our research together, get some papers published, and send you on your way. Of course. However, you will still need to send in an application. You will still go through a rigorous selection process, and you will still be judged by me to deem if you're worthy or not. Well, I can't treat you differently than all the other students. Oh yes, I'm very dead serious. So you better set your pretty little ass down before I fail you. That's a good girl. Now, I hope you realize that I have very high expectations for you. It would be really bad to my ego if the person that I gave extensive private lessons to, my absolute favorite student, if you didn't end up at the top of the class. And I really sincerely hope that this doesn't distract you too much. You still have to focus on your studies. Well, it seems like me being this close to you has gotten you a little distracted, a little riled up. You see, I understand that you're restless in your seat. But don't worry, I have other methods of distracting you, other methods of making you uneasy, of making you more squeamish in your seat. Oh no, I won't tell you. You'll find out soon enough. Well, just like how education is, the harder the curriculum, the harder the education gets, and thus the requirement for extra credit becomes harder as well. I may even end up asking you to come more often, and come so much that you might not have anything left at home. There's no need to be afraid. There's no big issue here, unless it's the one you're about to face. Well, now that I have your attention, I have a very simple proposition to make for you. All you have to do is heed my instructions, and you will pass this class. Okay? Nothing more, nothing less. Do exactly as I say, and we'll see. We'll see your grades shoot up. All your dreams will be achieved. And we won't have to discuss this with anyone else. Alright? Good. Now follow me here, deeper into my office. Have a seat on this couch. Yes, please sit down. You can take your jacket off as well. Sit. I insist that you sit. Oh, yes. And I love the warmth of your hug. It just makes me feel like we belong together forever. And I love when you're pressed up against me and when we're just feeling like two peas in a pod. Just so warm and so much cushioning. I love it. You love me this close to you, huh? All pressed up. Well, I love that your skin is so nice to the touch. I haven't had some nice skin-to-skin contact in a while. And you're just so smooth, so perfect. It just makes me want to. Oh, words just can't even describe what I want to do to you. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I really mean it, baby. Did you know that it's a crime in some countries to be as beautiful as you are? Because then there'd be so many riots over who would get to have you and who would get to take you home for the night. Luckily, it's gonna be me. Not just tonight, but for many nights in the future and for many nights to come. I believe the current slang says that, damn, you're a yacht. Is that correct? I got that riz, don't I? You have to say yes. There you go. Thank you. You're such a cutie for obeying what I say. I love it when you do that. You're too cute. What's up, baby? If I did my job correctly, you should be on the floor, exhausted. If that's not the case, please write what you would want in the comment section, and I will do better. I will always do better. But regardless, if you made this far, please like and subscribe the video. It really helps me out, and it'll motivate me to get you even more exhausted, I guess. Yeah, there's no real incentive, but just for my sake, if you could do me a personal favor of liking and subscribing, maybe I can afford to go make food and not have my stomach go growling in the middle of audios, it'll probably still happen. I love food. I love you. And I love the world.